So if you like lasers at all, I have, you know, diode, K40, CO2. I talk about lasers, making lasers, starting your business, everything. Like, subscribe, all that. I love lasers, and that's what we're going to be talking about. But specifically, the accessories for the Laser Master 3. I did get pretty much every accessory I want to get. And so I'm going to go over all of them. As you can see, I have the extension, which really allows you to make, it just opens up a lot of possibilities to make things that you wouldn't have thought. And not only that, okay, say you're only going to make something that is the size of the bed. It still makes it so much easier just to throw down a piece of wood and just cut it and not have to worry about, oh, is it going to fit or anything like that. You just throw it down. I've also used it to cut out large pieces of wood. Instead of having to use a saw or something, it's a much cleaner cut. I thought the instructions for putting the extension together were very simple. It worked very well. I'm very happy with it. The one caution, putting something here to keep this, because as this moves and you get over here, watch how this hits. That hits really hard, okay? So when I'm making something that is anything larger than this, I do put something to keep this up, because you don't want it hitting. It will actually affect. And imagine anytime you're going to be making anything this large and you have a mistake, you're going to be awfully pissed. So far I haven't had it make any mistakes when I do large projects, but that is something to be cautious about. It does come with something that holds up the hose here, or the wiring, but it does not have anything over on this edge. So I think that's important. But it's everything else about it, I'm pretty happy. I had to get the belts tightened up a bit better. But yeah, good stuff, and I do recommend that. Next, I'm going to bring up this air assist. Now, this air assist is probably the best accessory I bought for any laser I've ever gotten. I mean, I am so impressed with this air assist for the price. Not only just does it come with quick release that makes it so easy. Listen to this thing. Listen to how quiet this is. That is full blast. Inside, I can't even hear it. Literally, the fan on the actual module is much louder than the air assist. It's absolutely incredible. And this is 3 times more powerful than the old one that they used to sell, and that typical like $70 or $80 one that you get on Amazon. This is so much better. Don't even think about buying a different one. Just get this one. It's on sale right now for $100. And if you order it from Ortur, you don't pay taxes. So if you're in California or someplace like I am, that's another $10. And the air assist, obviously I do videos on air assist specifically for the Laser Master 3. You know, it has the one that goes right here through the module. It's terrible. I've done full testing every which way that I could think of, and the way that I've modified it just works better. And with this air assist, I'm going to turn it off real quick. With this air assist, it just works wonderfully. Now, if you're looking at all the tape that I have, this is how I keep it secure so that it doesn't move when I'm doing engraving. And you might think, hey, maybe do a more permanent, but you know what? I'm adding accessories. If it was permanent, you know, when you add this axis here, the Z-axis, you literally have to change the screws here, which changes the position of everything. So I end up, and then you want to clean this off, right? Or something like that. Having it permanent just doesn't make sense for me right now. I'm always moving it. I'm always changing things. So that's kind of why I didn't do that. I'm gonna get into the Z-axis in a minute. I did want to finish with the air assist. With this air assist, and my modifications, I've literally been cutting things you should have no business cutting on the Laser Master 3. I mean, look at this. This is 1/4 inch walnut and maple. Two-sided walnut and maple. There's just no way it would have done this before. And especially with minimal charring, I'm not even getting charring on my fingers when I rub it. It's really, really nice. And you can see how these came out. There's no way a 10-watt diode should be able to do this so well. I don't guarantee that you can. It's just the way that I've got it set up. It works really well. Now, maybe some 1/4 inch cheap Home Depot wood, you could probably do this. But this is no messing around walnut. It does have an MDF core, but MDF could be awful tough to cut with these as well. So that's the other thing. So we got the extension, which I'm really happy with. We've got the air assist, which I would buy for any laser that you have. I don't care, just whatever. You gotta, yeah, amazing. Even if I got rid of the Laser Master 3, I would be keeping this air assist. And in case you guys didn't know, this is League of Legends. I just made it for my son. So, and you can make real projects with this. Once you get it dialed in, it's amazing. I also wanted to let you know, this is not the original power supply. I have had some issues with the Laser Master 3, and so you can go over, you can look at my videos on Laser Master 3 and the problems that I've had and the good. There's a lot of great that's come out of it as well. But this is the Z-axis. I did say if, things were working out well that I would buy this. I do like it a lot. Would I pay $70 for it? No. Since I'm a good customer or something, I got this random coupon for 30 bucks off of anything. So I got this. And do I think it was worth 30 bucks? Heck yeah. Is it worth 40 bucks? Maybe. Is it worth 60 bucks? No, I would say not. But if you really need it, sure, of course it is. But the thing that I like about it, kind of weird to do this with one hand, but you can still use the old screw in if you want to. This still works just the way that it used to. But it's, in my opinion, it is so much easier to fine tune with this and barely touch your material and then put this up. It is very difficult to do with this. You end up scratching the material. I haven't got a chance to use this for a ramp test to see, if my focus is perfect with this. That is something I do plan to do. But overall, it's just really nice to be able to get this perfect. So more to come on this, whether or not I would recommend it. But so far, it's built well. It comes with a ton of little things you can use to put it on future lasers or whatever you want to do. The instructions were very good. It was easy to put in. I have no complaints so far with the Z-axis. So those are the accessories that I got, but let's take a look at the rest of the accessories and say, okay, why I did or didn't get them. Okay, so here are the rest of the accessories. As you can see, I got my handy dandy Monport K40 over here. I am doing some crazy cool mods with that, so I'll be able to show you soon. But back to the Ortur. As I said, the air pump, amazing for the price, even at $129 or $130. I would pick this one up. I don't work for Ortur. I don't get anything from them. These are my own opinions from a customer. The enclosure, it seems really great. Can't use it. If you're going to get the extension, then don't even bother with this because it isn't going to help you. So if you're going to put this inside, you're going to have to come up with your own solution or put it outside like I did. Now, diode lasers can be temperamental. Laser Master 3 can be temperamental if it gets too cold or too hot. So that is something to think about. The Ortur Y-axis rotary chuck. Now this looks super duper cool to me, and I need to learn more about it. But this is the type of Y-axis that I would buy if I was going to buy one. I did watch the instruction videos. It does seem a little bit more difficult to put together than you would think, but it does look pretty cool. And if I could get it for the right price, and I know that it's going to be great, then this is something the next thing that I would probably buy. You know, one of the big downsides with doing rotary is really you got to concentrate on doing rotary and doing a lot of them if you're going to make it worth it, because you are going to make mistakes, and mistakes, they're not cheap. So, because it's really a mistake you're going to make on doing a single one or two or three until you get it dialed in. Well, can you afford to lose 3 glasses? Well, if you're making 3,000 of them, sure. But if you're only making, 5, then, wasting a couple of glasses, maybe not your thing. Now, this is just my opinion, but this is why I haven't gone the rotary yet. There's enough to deal with when it comes with a diode to add like another problem or possible problem. I'm not sure that I want to do that. And then you got to worry about the height and how you're going to deal with that. It's a lot to think about. The laser engraving platform. Now this seems okay. I don't see why you wouldn't just get a honeycomb bed, and you're not going to save any money on price, and this doesn't work with the extension. So again, if you're going to get the extension, this probably isn't going to cut it. Now, when it does come to getting a honeycomb bed, I would recommend getting a little bigger than you think, because usually the honeycomb bed size, they're giving the little outside edge, they're adding that to the total. So if you only get it 400 millimeters wide and you can cut 400 millimeters wide, well, you're going to be losing a little. I got the 850 by like 500 or something, and it was really perfect. Now, the one I did get, and I'll try to put that up, very cheaply made, but it was the only one I could find that was the right size. Now, you can use magnets with it, which is nice, but if there was another one to get, I would almost recommend it because it's so cheaply made, and it doesn't come with the steel thing, that tray on the bottom. And here's the regular rotary roller. These are a pain in the butt as far as I can tell. Just getting them to work right, I'm just not for it. But maybe if you've had great success with this roller, then let me know. I would be very curious. Smoke purifier. Well, this is awfully cheap compared to what you see a lot of smoke purifiers cost. Now, it's the same price as the machine. I don't know how this works. I don't intend on buying it. So if anybody has used it, I would be curious. You can get another laser module for $290. It's nice to know. Here's the Z height adjuster that I got, and a little too expensive, I think, for what you're getting. But if you know it's something you want to use, then I guess it makes sense. It is well made, and instructions were great. As far as they have a YouTube channel that shows you how to pretty much put all of these things on, and they do a pretty good job. But I would say $40 is the right price for this, maybe $45. The extension kit, $180 to me. If you want to do bigger work, I would maybe get your Laser Master 3 and see how well you like it, and make sure you didn't get a lemon and it's working okay. And then go ahead and upgrade, because you're going to have to upgrade your honeycomb bed anyways. You're going to have to change everything. You might as well make sure that it's something you really like. But I love the extension kit, and I couldn't imagine going back to not having it. The feet. I am surprised that they're still only selling these for $80. This is way too expensive, in my opinion, for what you get. You probably saw what I did. I just have some boards on either side. It works fine. I got no issues. You know, I may pay $30 for these feet. I think I can see they're well made. They look great, but I just the benefit I'm going to get out of it doesn't seem like it's worth more than $35 to me. And it looks like that's pretty much all of the accessories for the Laser Master 3. So I pretty much have everything I want. I just even talking about it to myself about this rotary axis just makes me think, you know, I just don't want to bother. When I'm ready to get a quote unquote real laser, you know, and I'm going to spend $10,000 and do the thing right, maybe I'll deal with a chuck. But how much money do I really want to put into a 10-watt diode laser? Right now, you know, I've put about $1,000 or so into it. I'm happy with it, but I think that's about as far as I want to go, unless there's something that just really catches my attention that I think would make my life better. But that's my opinion again. I think this is my opinion of all of the accessories here. I don't think I'm missing anything, but I'd be happy to review anything that later comes out. If I was to pick any one thing, wow, it's really tough between you have to have air assist. No matter what size you make your Laser Master 3, air assist is key, and doing it the way I did, I would suggest that. It's very cheap and it works great. This would be my first thing. I mean, you want to get your own honeycomb board, of course, but then getting this air assist is so important. And then, of course, the extension would probably be my next thing. So that's the tough part. You're like, oh, I need a honeycomb bed. This is what I did. I bought the honeycomb bed, and now it's useless because I don't need it because I got the extension. So it's a really tough call to say which thing to get first. But for me, the air pump is the no-brainer because I'm going to use it on anything I ever get. It's powerful, it's quiet, it's well made, it's easy to set up. I can't say enough about that one, but I guess that's all I've got. And if you have any questions or comments or thoughts, let me know. Like, subscribe, and all that, and I will see you soon.